Hi, I'm Steve.
I'm Gina.
This is Bud.
This is Sissy.
They're litter mates.
And they're best friends.
Bud and Sissy are a black and white lab. They're 1.5 years old and they share a birthday with my grandfather. We had just bought a house and we were going to have puppies, in a couple years after we got the house ready and the yard ready. And then one day Steve came home and he said, "Are you ready to have some puppies?" Our backyard neighbor had some. We rushed home and covered the area under the deck because we didn't want them to get stuck under there, and covered the holes where they could escape from the yard. And I took 2 weeks off work for puppy training and puppy hugs. And as soon as they were old enough, they went to puppy school. After we got them, we rushed home and built this digging pit. It was a lot of work. They never dig anywhere else. They know just to do it in their little pit, and they hide their toys in there and everything. I stayed awake as much as I could when they got fixed because I couldn't stand the thought of them being miserable and having that little cone on their heads. We also put this little window in the fence so that they could see the horses in the backyard, and they love them. They touch their noses to them. And this is also the yard where their parents live, so their parents will come up and they touch noses with their parents as well. So we treat them with respect. For example, we don't wrestle them. We'll ask them to roll over. They know a lot of words and complex commands that they can follow without us having to touch them. This is the first time that Bud and Steve ever went on a bike ride. They know a lot of tricks and about 50 words, maybe more. We talk to them all the time, and that makes it where you can bond with them so much more when you can talk to them. They are involved in everything we do. They're going to be the ring bearer in our wedding in April with a lot of practice. They have plenty of exercise. We play basketball with them. One day, out of nowhere, Sissy came from the field where I was playing with her, and she came and took Steve's basketball. So now this is a thing they have, the two of them. We take them everywhere, camping, walks, kayaking. We got them little life vests that would fit them, and we even take them to some costume parties. We'll see that in a little bit. We want people to love them, so no matter how cute they are, we teach them not to do things like this. See how he was attacking my pant leg while I was busy playing with Sissy. They don't jump up on people. They're not allowed on furniture. They don't get table scraps. We purposely got rid of carpet. That way they could be inside the house. But we try and keep it as clean as we can so that people want to come over. This is one of the trails that we take them to. They love it. There's lots of other dogs they can make friends with. They go on trails, bike riding, swimming. Here we are. This is Mansfield Dam. We were trying to get Sissy to come to Steve, and she started chasing the ball instead. But we bought a car especially for them that had a back that would open so that they could get in there easily. They do have seat belts for when they're riding in the back seat or in the bed of the truck.
Swimming.
So they like playing with balls. Sissy's good at the frisbee. Bud is just learning. So he can catch it sometimes. Usually he can't catch it, and then he can't pick it up either. So he starts digging right there in the middle of it. So here we are at a costume party. They did win. All our friends have pets. They won. And here they both are in our group family pictures. So the second we got them home, they were full of mud and worms, and it was just really gross. So we do have them on the worm pill and the microchip, fish oil, coconut oil. We brush their hair and their teeth and clean their ears. They ring the bell to go outside. They have seat belts for when they're in the car, and they are crate trained. Sissy's a lot calmer than Bud is, and so you saw her bath, and here he is squirming and squiggling to get out. They are always working as a team, and they're the very best of friends. Sometimes it takes me longer than it should to get stuff done around the house because the puppies are doing something cute, and I have to stop what I'm doing and go give them hugs. We got 2 puppies so that they would always have each other for company, and they would never be lonely when we're not with them. It's sad that some dogs don't get this many hugs. The hardest part of this contest was keeping it short. You can't spoil human babies this much because no one will like them when they go out into the world, but we're only going to have them for 12 to 15 years, so they get extra attention all the time. Sissy likes to give us hugs, and then for some reason she goes over here and she gives hugs against the couch. We don't know what that's about. They're very gentle with babies and puppies, but I have a spinal issue, so I can't carry babies on my own, and it's $40,000 for adoption or surrogacy.